Hey, it's your buddy Tim Show back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And I thought I would do a little bit of a different introduction to this one. If you remember my video from yesterday, my lovely wife and I went to a Halloween party. And here's a picture of us here, me getting as close to wearing a costume as I possibly would ever get. But my lovely wife obviously looking super adorable and was a hit. But little did the party know, and this will give you a little bit of an insight into my goofiness, that the party was based around Raid Shadow Legends characters. So I took some pictures of the monsters at the party and aligned them to Raid Shadow Legends. Now, some of them weren't perfect. Some of them were really good. So I think I went from kind of the best to the worst. So you tell me what you think. So this would be Brackus, and I think he looks exactly like Brackus, right? Except kind of a ghost Brackus who's floating. And then this would be Siffy, right? Perfect Siffy, although she's not quite pale enough. I thought was a very, very good Siffy. And then here we've got Blood Gorged, wearing a hat. So Blood Gorged doesn't always have a hat on, but for the Halloween party, Blood Gorged put a hat on. Then we've got Bad L. This one's kind of hard to see. This was an enormous monolith. I don't know what to call it. Enormous character. You can see down in the corner some life-size things. He was probably 20 feet tall. And again, Bad L without his robes on because he was celebrating Halloween. Then we've got Vogoth. And then finally, Little Miss Annie. So that was our Friday night or Saturday night, and happy Sunday. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to get into some 3x3 arena. All right, so we are back and doing our Sunday 3x3 arena update. And you can see right now I am in jeopardy of sliding back from gold 3 to gold 2. My battle log looks kind of like it usually does, where I tend to win an occasional fight. I tend to win my main champions win a lot. This second team, the second defensive team, who is just my straight speed Siffy team, and then everyone else pretty much loses. So I'm going to have to redo some of those to see if I can't get better defense, which I think will ultimately help me in regular arena as well. So as you can see, we did not hit my refresh yet, so we have that if we need it. And as usual, what I do is I look at the avatars now. So this guy is a platinum winner. This guy is a platinum winner, and then we have some other folks who aren't. So this guy has finished Doom Tower hard. This guy, I'm guessing, has not, so we're going to start with him. Okay, so let's do that. And this is a little tough one because he's got a lot of crowd control, right? He's got 2 Tormans on separate teams and a Hegemon. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and go my speed against his speed because I think I'm faster. We're going to put my Hegemon counter in on this one. And then on this bottom one, we're going to put my tank killer in because I think I'm fast enough where my Duchess will get off her block debuffs and I'll be able to kill them. They don't have any revivers, so or a Lydia on that team. So let's see how this goes. So how's everybody doing? We have a good weekend? Getting anything fun? Let me know what you think of that intro. Kind of goofy, but, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So this should be full auto. We should be fine here. Put her to sleep. Nuke. Yep. You can hit my Soulless all you want, Canderfon. It is not going to help you. Strip them off again. Nuke. Dead. Okay. So again, here is, okay, so it doesn't look like they're, so we are going to target their, that was a pretty mean ethos. So yeah, they have a lot of they have a lot of damage with Rotos and Ethos. So we got to get rid of the Duchess, because she's just going to obviously bring everybody back, and we can't have that. So, and we don't have a reviver on this team either, so we could be in big trouble. Yeah, we are, and that's it. All right, we lost this one. They had just too much damage, and they're okay. So let's see how this goes. Ooh, that is a fast ass Krisk. Holy smokes. He got his provoke out. My Duchess is running like 280, I think. So that Krisk has got to be... What is going on? Oh, he had the provoke on him. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good team. I did not expect their Krisk to be running 300, right? So let's see if we can come back from this. This drives me crazy with the Shemales. It almost makes me not want to play them. They just sit there and do their nonsense. Jesus, do I get a friggin' turn? I mean, holy smokes. I mean, I haven't even gotten to go yet, so... I know, attack. It doesn't even do any damage. It's the stupidest... It's literally bait for them to use their counterattack mechanisms. I mean, it's the dumbest. I don't know why they do that. All right, I'm done with this. I can't even go against this team. So, okay, so we know we can beat that top team. I don't think I can beat that team, honestly. They just have too much crowd control. Let's try this guy. So he's got his Tormund. He's got 2 Hegemons, though. That makes life very difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to refresh and see if we can't get some better teams. I mean, holy cow. So look at all the Doom Tower. Obviously, that could be a win. Let's see what we got here. I think we could do this with 1,000,000 team power. Look at that. 1,000,000. All right. So... yeah, I don't know where all these teams come from. They're just, I mean, I guess with 80 million players or so, you're going to get some really, really good teams. So, I'm guessing they are not a speed team. So let's put my tank killer in there. And then, I'm hoping I'm faster, so let's do that. And then they have this big old defensive team. So I think I can use like this and strip them. Although they're going to be high resist. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. And, okay, so we get the buffs up because our Shemales do more damage based on how many buffs they have on them. So, obviously they're going to be high resist because the Siphi is in the lead. And let's see if we can chew through her. We did. Okay. And then let's take out their, hopefully we can take out their Rotos. No, he's got reaction sets on. Wow. That didn't do any damage to him at all, did it? So, no bueno. So let's see if we can redo that. I think he got a turn, right? So his reaction accessory should be gone. Let's see if we can take him out. Okay, so he's gone. And then let's take out Harvest Jack because he's such a pain. Yeah, that's a... Brogni is a fantastic champion. I mean, holy cow. He keeps teams in it for a long time. And I don't think they had a Lydia, right? So they didn't have a Lydia, so we'll be able to revive if they don't kill my Duchess. Yeah, he's got that Giant Slayer on him, so he was able to murder my as soon as we can come back around to their A2, I think we'll be able to kill him. So actually, even just their A1 is eventually gonna knock him down. So okay, so this is a win. Let's see, and I am not faster. That is one fast. That's gonna be the end of that. And then let's see how this goes. is. I'm not sure actually if okay, so I got most of them. Okay, so down. Oh, shoot! I forgot she's a reviver. Let's see if we can. No. Yeah. So we're gonna go back and try to redo some of this because obviously we can't revive, and we've lost our nuker. So let's try this again. So, yeah. I can't really switch. I could maybe switch. Yeah, so let's do this. So we know, where was that person at? It was this guy, right? Okay, so we know we won this one, but their middle team is super fast. So let's take out the middle and the bottom, and we'll do, we'll try to do a defensive team, although she's just going to strip with that Madam. That makes life really, really difficult. Again, she'll just strip with the Madam. Maybe we can hope for some RNG freeze with the when she tries to turn meter and do her stuff, and then we can go our main team against that bottom team. So let's try this one again. I'm not having great luck. Like I might have said earlier, or at least in my last video, that 3x3 Arena has gotten. I mean, it started off being ridiculously tough, and it's gotten 5 times worse. I mean, yeah, they're just, the teams are just super, super good. And, yeah, I can't, there's that reaction accessory. Holy cow. Yeah, why wouldn't you just take half of my Duchess's health with one shot, and let's redo it and see if we can't take out their Rhodos again. Okay, that's good. Now we should be able to just keep that on auto, because I don't think they can kill my Duchess now. I don't think Harvest Jack or Brogni has enough damage. We'll see though. You know, if he gets another shield up, this guy's gonna die using his attack. Yeah, so that's just a monster defensive Brogni. Yeah. So we'll see. No. Don't kill my. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's a really, really good team. You know, these teams in mid gold are just nonsense. I mean, they're all seem to be platinum players, and I think maybe they start off in high gold and just stop playing 3x3 and sort of decay down into my noob level. And see, this makes me not want to play Shamil at all. Like, look. He's not even doing any damage. He's just taking up time. I should build out my Harvest Jack. Okay, there he goes. Okay, I think it's just going to be a long fight. I don't think they can. Once I get rid of their Rhodos and Siphi, I don't think they can. I don't think he can win it. I think eventually I'll just wear him down. Yeah, I should build out my Harvest Jack. He's a pretty good champion with his steel buffs and stuff. Okay. Now here's where I got to hope for some freezes, right? And I didn't get it. And now she's going to strip me, and then I'm dead. And I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip it. Let's see if we win this bottom battle and at least win 2 out of 3. Because so far, we are not doing well. Boom. Good. All right. We'll take it. 2 out of 3 on that one. Let's see. A team like this. So we got... It's an interesting lead here with Xavia. I'm not sure why you would do that. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. So again, I think I'm faster. And then this is he's counting on his Leoris to live through the let's play let's do my, and then this bottom team, let's do this kind of immunity team. All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I got to build some defensive teams so I can run a heavy defense team against their speed teams, and I don't necessarily have to use my speed team against their speed team. Because right now I don't have any teams that can live through their nuking, and I'm not sure why. It seems like everyone else has teams that can do it, and I just can't. So, all right. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, the Lydia is going to make this tough. So, because she is not going to let me. She is not going to let me. So let's see. Let's get rid of his little skull crown-esque nonsense. Yeah. Oh my God, he hits so hard. Maybe I will pull for him. Yeah, we're gonna lose that one. He hits so hard. Let's see if we can win this with their... All right, we cooled them all down so they can't do anything but their A1s, and then hopefully... Ooh. Ugh, see, that's the problem with Trunda, is she just falls down so easy. Canderfon, man. Oh, what? How did he live through that? Okay. We're gonna... Yes, Athalia is a very, very good champion, but it's not going to do us any good if we can't keep our Trunda alive. And my Trunda apparently just doesn't do enough damage, but luckily Warlord is just going to keep her from doing anything, and eventually my Trunda will get a turn. So, bop, bop. And all right, we'll take 2 out of 3 again. 2 out of 3 again. Let's see. So this guy's a platinum winner. He's got a hedgy. It's a weird team, huh? Big defense. I kind of want to fight them just because I've never fought a team like this. So I think that's just all monster defense, right? What is his aura? Oh, resist. Virgum Car. Yeah. So resist team. Okay. Let's give this a shot. I mean, it's 3x3 arena. Who cares? I mean, there's not like you get any decent rewards for 3x3 anyway. So I got to go hedgy team against that top team. And then they got that Virgum Car. I'll do my tank killer team. And then this bottom team is unusual. So we'll do my main team. And yeah, see how this goes. So usually if I can get a provoke off with my Coronar, it's over. So, okay, so it's a sort of a nukey hedgy, but he doesn't really even nuke that hard. We'll strip off the buffs. Oh, yeah, that's smart. That's smart. So Riho stripped off the buffs only to leave us open for the Gurgo, and now we're all going to die. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and then he comes back and provokes and locks everybody out. Yeah. Okay, good team. Good team. But again, I can't claim to even hope to beat hegemon teams that are decent. So let's see if we can strip them. Okay, so even though he's running high resistance, he doesn't have very high resistance, so that's good. So who do you think does more damage? Well, he's asleep, so let's just take him out. And then reset. And put our buffs back up. And we should be, take him out. Yeah, take him out. Good. All right, and then hopefully we're faster than this team, which it looks like we are. What the hell? It's a fast Lydia. It's weird you make your Lydia your fastest. Your fastest. Yeah, I don't think these teams are... that first team was really good, but other than that, not super good. So we'll take 2 out of 3 again. It's a shame I can't... I mean, that one champion, you throw that one champion in, it completely changes how you... So I'm going to take my free stuff while we're waiting for the reset. Oh, shoot, I forgot to hit auto. You better provoke that level 1 rare Coronar. That's important. I know it's cheesy, but I want my points, and I don't want to slide back into gold 2. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter that much, but it looks like I will slide back into gold 2 because I'm way behind. But again, 3x3 Arena has gotten much, much more difficult, even from when I started playing it, when I thought it was ridiculously difficult. So, yeah, I mean, I think anything in gold right now is pretty top tier. So we'll take our free... I don't really understand the strategy where you throw in these non-defenses. I mean, just keep your regular defense in. You're going to lose. You're going to lose plenty anyway. So why not? Why not do that? Okay. So this looks like a much easier. This looks like a much easier board to me. So we got 3 left. Let's see. We got a reviver at 57. I'm not sure what. And then we got 2 speeds. Which do you think is the fastest? I think. Let's see. I'm not sure what this gal does. What is her? So defense. So they're going to try to go high defense on this team. So let's go ahead and throw in our tank killer team. And then I'm guessing this is their speed team. And this is sort of semi-speed team. So let's do... yeah, the madams are what screw you up. How about, yeah, the madam, I can't even... I wonder if I threw something, if I got rid of the seer here, and I threw in a nuker, like a Rhodos. But she's not going that fast. I'm going to redo that team. I've never had any luck with that team. So let's do her, and then where's my Valk? Because I want to be able to cut in if I'm not fast enough. And then him for the nukage, or maybe I throw in. Maybe I pop him out. Maybe I throw in Mountain King. Although, did they have a Siffy? I can't remember. Let's see, maybe a Lydia. Okay, let's throw that in Battle 2. So we might be able to cut in And then, and then my main team against that bottom fast team, which I think I can. I hope I'm faster. Let's see. We'll see. So let's throw up our buffs to get the extra damage. And then let's strip them. And then who do we take out first? She's asleep. Let's see if we can take her out. So she's dead. And she's dead. So now they don't have any. They don't have any revivers. But either one of these champions will murder me if I don't take them out. So you're dead. And you're dead. Good. Okay, let's see how this goes. So we're jealously passive, but they had the Sylar, screwed us up, and we're dead. Okay. That's the end of that. Skip that battle. And yeah, I'm faster, so I don't think that top team was their speed team, but it's hard to say. So that's the end of that. So again, 2 out of 3. We'll take it. We got 2 more left. And let's see. Okay, so let's do let's do this has got to be their fast team, right? Because nobody on this team is going to be super fast. Maybe Warlord. So I'm going to go this, and my hedge ED, and see how this goes. This could be bad. This could be bad. Sometimes it's a little bit like playing, are you faster than me? Okay, so I'm faster. We should be able to put them to sleep. Oh yeah, they don't have much resistance either. And boop. And because he, geez. Have another turn, Roto. It's just, why wouldn't you go 14 times? Wow. I mean, you can hit my Solus all you want. He's got like a gazillion hit point shield on him, so. Oh my god. I mean, how many... He's literally had 11 turns, and I've had 1. Yeah, champion is broke. I got to get mine in the retaliation gear, or yeah. I was pretty sure he's going to be faster than me, but he is not speed tuned, or he doesn't have the AI set up right for his. Doesn't have the AI set up right for his Warlord. He did his. We gotta take her out. If we can take her out, we could win this. All because his Warlord wasn't set up right. Jesus. I mean, it's almost like you can't use, unless you can just one-shot them, and I can't right now, so, okay, we should be okay. I mean, if my Arbiter would ever come back around and do her, okay, kill my Trunda again. I wonder how long it's going to take me to chew through his 100k hit points without a Trunda, because he's just going to keep coming back around and killing my... And all he's doing is A1 too. It's not like he's even... It's not like he's even he is even has his other skills available. I mean, my Warlord is shutting him down. All right, Jesus. Yeah, I guess he's I mean, I might give up on this just because it's going to be ridiculously long, because I can't I can't. Does he have lifesteal? He must have lifesteal gear on because he is hanging in there. It's probably a good idea for him. Kill my Trunda. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, just for sanity, I'm going to give up that battle. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. What froze me? Oh, their Tormund froze me. We got to take out their Duchess first, otherwise it's all. Otherwise it's all bunk. Do they have much? They don't have much. They don't have much damage on this team, so let's see if we can just wear them out with Coronar's A1. Come on, hit my Coronar, homie. If you don't know, Coronar, whenever Manaya's on the team and you hit him, he will counterattack with his A1. And I have him in a stun set, although they have so much, they have so many block debuffs on them with Duchess. He won't get his stun off much, but it does wear you out. You can see, just slowly but surely, it starts to wear you out. And then with Manaya and Riho healing, it definitely helps. So okay. So that's the double whammy. So now she's frozen and dead. Okay, so we're going to win 2 out of 3. And I don't really know what to do about my Trunda. Maybe just try to get her into better gear so she can one-shot people, because right now she just cannot do it. And if you let the other team have a turn, she just never gets another turn. They just come kill her, come kill her, come kill her. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. How many more we got to do? We got 1 more left. Okay. Let's see if we can end on a good note and win all 3. What do we got here? The 2 arbiters and a hedgie. What is this? Speed. I think I can beat this team. Because, because all you really need to do, unless they're in immunity gear, I think all I need to do is freeze one of them. Because then their counterattack is just bunk. So we'll put that in there, and then, oh shoot, I need my hedgy defense. That sucks. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this, because she's going to throw up, but I don't think they're fast. So we might be able to cut in. And then I got a hedgy on this bottom one. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I mean, obviously, if they get their blender comp off, I'm dead. But I'm hoping I can cut in. And nope, I do not cut in, and that's it. Okay. So maybe that was their speed team. Yeah, I have my Arbiter in immunity, and I'm wondering, and she's running like 280 in immunity, but it's so slow, it makes her basically unusable. So I'm wondering, Jesus, are we going to go? Are you going to go, Solus? Or are you just going to stand there and look pretty? Thank you. Golly. Wow, that's a Nukimon. Let's see. And bop, bop. We got to take their Duchess of Jesus. Bop, bop. We got to, no, come on. Bop, bop. We got to take their Duchess out, obviously, because if you can't take out their Reviver, then it's just pop, pop. Oh, good, that helps. Okay, now let's take out their damage, and we're gonna hopefully win, unless their Rhodos just starts. Okay, good, that helps. Yep, good. All right, we'll take 2 out of 3. We'll take 2 out of 3. All right, Tormund, sit down, pal. Sit down. I'll take it. All right. Anyhow, that is our Sunday 3x3 Arena Folly. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.